Assalamu alaikum, students of class 9. I hope that you all will be fine. Welcome to video lecture number 6. As in the last lecture, we have finished reciting the poem that was Hope is a Thing with Feathers. We did the explanation as well. Today we are going to do the glossary and exercise B of your book on page 77 and 78. And in grammar part, we will be covering the topic of preposition. Right, so come towards page number 77. The first word is abash. Abash means embarrassed and ashamed because of something that you have done, right? Means sharminda hona. So for abash you can write only embarrassed as well or ashamed. Crumb means a very small piece of food, especially of bread or cake that has fallen off a larger piece. Means roti ka guda, right? You must have heard about bread crumbs as well. So those crumbs you have seen कितने छोटे होते हैं, right? So this is the same thing. Now gale means an extremely strong wind. Means हवा का तेज झोंका. Purchase, to land and stay on a branch. Perches basically means एक बहुत ऊंचा डंडा जहाँ पर सारी birds जो होती हैं तो वो क्या करती हैं, बैठती हैं. Sore means part of body that is painful and often red, especially because of infection or because of a muscle has been used too much. So for sore you can only write part of a body that is painful, right? Means kharash या फिर ज़ख्म. Tune means a series of musical notes that are sung or played in a particular order to form a piece of music. So you can write for tune that a series of musical notes. That's it. Tune means nagma. Extremity means the furthest point, end or limit of something. So for extremity you can write limit of something, right? Means intiha. Strangest, unusual or surprising, especially in a way that is difficult to understand. So you can write for strangest the meaning you can write unusual or surprising as well, right? मतलब बेगाना या फिर अनजान. Come to page number 78. Exercise B. Choose the correct options. The poet comparison of hope to a bird is made in the form of what? In the form of metaphor. The poet uses the word gale and storm as a metaphor. What do these words represent, right? So as we just read in the glossary as well, that gale is an extremely strong wind, and storm, it's also kind of like when it's extremely strong wind is blowing. So basically gale and storm in literature they means hard or painful times, right? So the correct option is hard or painful. Hope is helpful in time of pain, sorrow and difficulty. Which of the following lines from the poem best support this statement? So this is, and sweetest in the gale is heard, and sore must be the storm. This is the correct option. Number 4 is that the poet says that and sings the tune without the words. Why the bird of hope sings in a tune that has no words? To emphasize that hope does not need to be put into words to be felt. This is the correct option. Read the following lines of the poem. And sore must be the storm that could abash the little bird that kept so many warm. What does the word abash mean in the above lines? So, see, over here we have read that abash means embarrassed or ashamed, sharminda hona, kisi cheez par, right? So over here, to confuse, right? This is the correct option. Now, as I told you that in grammar part we will be covering the topic of preposition. So what are prepositions? preposition shows the relationship between a noun and another word or element in the rest of the sentence. For example, he sat on the chair. So the word on is telling us the relationship between he and chair, that where is he sitting? He is sitting on the chair. There is some milk in the fridge. I repeat it again. See, there is some milk in the fridge. So the word in is showing the reference between milk and fridge, that where the milk is in the fridge, right? So the word in is what? It's a preposition. They were sitting by the tree. Now by is showing us that where were they sitting? They were sitting by the tree. Okay. So this is how prepositions shows the relationship between noun and another word or element in the sentence, right? Now prepositional phrase. What is a prepositional phrase? A prepositional phrase is a group of words that consist of a preposition, its object, and any words that modify the object, right? Either it consists of a preposition and its object, or it consists of an preposition, object, and a word that modify the object. See, a singer with passion. So over here, singer, a singer with passion. So with passion is what? It's a prepositional phrase because it is modifying the object. A town near London. Near London is what? It's a prepositional phrase. He acts without thinking. Without thinking is what? It's a prepositional phrase. So this is all about today's lecture. We did the glossary and the exercise B of book, as well as we have done preposition and prepositional phrases. Now we will do one of the exercise that is related to preposition and prepositional phrases in your work from home task, and then both the topics, preposition and prepositional phrases, will be even more clear to all of you, right? So let us move towards our written work.